Hello and welcome to the Tall Palms Classic. Good to have your company for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me is John McCarthy. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, Arizona Azure starts off with a pretty hefty par 3. We have a bunker protecting the front right of this green, and we also have a bunker to the back left. So, hopefully, people can get their tee shots close on this one.
Thanks, John. Conditions are right for scoring, so let's see if they can go low.
And this putt's right around 2 feet. And starting today's round off at even par. And now setting up for the par 4. Wow, look at this drive, folks. Serious power. And I think he'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Solid putt. And 1 under for the day after that hole. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Nothing wrong with that. And from 160 yards out. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, I think. And 13 feet to go here. Ooh, just missing here. And tapping in for par. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. All right, here's the fourth hole. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And I think this is looking a bit long. And as it turns out, that one's going to play nicely. Ooh, that would have been good. And this one's for par. And a decent little putt there. And he's still tied for first after that. Okay, and here is the fifth hole. Well, this one's looking pretty good. From about 120 yards. And this shot's looking pretty good. All right, he's on the green now. And about 5 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And now the sixth hole. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. And 180 yards out. Going with the hybrid here. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. And I'm sure he won't get too down on himself. He's been pretty good at hitting the greens in regulation today. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And this is looking fairway bound. Okay, and about 145 yards left. Going with the 8-iron. This one's looking pretty good. And this one's for birdie. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now the 8th hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And this putt is essential for saving par. And that one will drop. And 2 under for the day after that one. Okay, and on to the 9th. And this shot's looking promising. And this one's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And as he f***s up on the 9th here, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable position.
Oh, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Thanks, Luke. We'll see you again at the end of the round.
And I think he will be happy with that.
And about 200 yards to the pin. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. Bit too much. Five feet to go here. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this for the bogey. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 8 feet to the cup from here. Oh my goodness. And this for the par. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, moving on to the 12th.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
31 feet to the cup. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And now, the 13th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, that was close. And for the par. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And next up is a par 4, folks.
I think he'll be happy with that. Well, you'll probably like that.
25 feet from the cup. Oh my, this is looking too good to be true. This one's about 3 feet away. And a nice putt. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
And I think he will like that.
From the 150-yard marker. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. Just not enough club on that one. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And they're about 3 feet away here. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. And just about to tee off on this par 3. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. All right, and he's on. And this for the birdie. Yeah, that one's right in the cup. And he's still in first place after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off.
And I am pretty sure he's going to like that.
From 145 yards out. And here's an 8-iron. And he's on the green. And this one's for birdie. And that one will drop. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole.
I think he'll like that.
And from 165 yards. Looks like a 7-iron. Looking good. And he is on. And this one's about 6 feet away. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this putt is for par. And at the end of his first round, he winds up in first place on that leaderboard. It's nothing to sneeze at, Luke.
That's an excellent round, John. A 4-shot lead is huge, especially on day one. However, there's still 54 holes to go. So keep going. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been... Hello and welcome to the Tall Palms Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be joined by John McCarthy in the booth, all set for day 2 action.
Hi, Luke. Pleased to be with you.
Well, John, certainly looking forward to getting into this event. Let's hope for some spectacular golf out there.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9, see what's happening. From here, about 33 feet. Ooh, unfortunate. This putt's about 3 feet away. Oh, that was so close. This putt is for the bogey. And starting the day off here at 1 over par. And now the second hole tee off. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 11 feet to go here. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And for the par. And one over for the day after that hole. And now the third hole tee off. And a promising looking shot here. From 170 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. Five feet to go here. And that one goes in for the bird. And he's going to go down to even par after that hole. And now the fourth hole. That's just poor luck on that approach. Not enough club on that one. Ooh, that looked good. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one will drop for bogey. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. Okay, and from 125 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. This is going towards the green here. And this for the birdie. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And that one's going to bring him down to even par. And now we find ourselves on the sixth hole tee off.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that.
And from 165 yards out. It looks like a 7-iron. And this is not looking promising. Unlucky on that approach shot. That's kind of out of character. He's been pretty good at hitting those greens today. Really nice shot out of the sand. This one's about a 7-footer. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this one for bogey. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And +1 on the day after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Going with the 9-iron here.
And I think he's going to like that.
And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And about 5 feet to go here. And the par putt drops. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, so far so good for this one. And from 155 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And this could be long. And that'll play safely on the dance floor there. And this for the birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And that hole's going to bring him down to even par. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And on to the 9th hole. And sensing something was off on that swing.
And he's probably going to like that.
And this putt is for birdie. So close. And this one's for par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Okay, and the 10th hole. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. From 205 yards out. And here's the 5-wood. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. Poor approach shot there. Too much club. And if this putt drops, they can save par. Ooh. And this one for bogey. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And he will like that. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And about 19 feet to go here. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And that hole will bring him down to even par. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And as it turns out, that's safely on the green. This one's about 20 feet away. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 235 to the pin from here. Yeah, it didn't look like you had clean contact on that one. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. Well, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And this putt's for birdie. It's about 6 feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And after that hole, he will remain at even par. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. From 20 feet out. Ooh, almost. And for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. From about 145 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. Alrighty, he's on the green. And this putt's for birdie. And a decent putt. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Looks like a 7-iron. Looks like this could have a bit too much club on it. I think that one will play on the green now. And about 30 feet to the cup from here. Oh my lands, that was very close. And this putt's for par. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And from 150 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. And this puts about 3 feet away. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And about 175 yards away here. And going with the 7-iron on this one.
I think he's going to like that.
This putt's for birdie. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. 11 feet to the cup. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And as this round comes to an end, he is number 1 out there on that leaderboard. Great stuff out there. Hey, Luke.
Another strong performance by our leader. They'll be pleased with what they've delivered so far, but it's going to be a... Hello and welcome to the Tall Palms Classic. So much at stake for everyone who's made the cut. Time to get out onto the course for third round action. Alongside me in the call is John McCarthy.
And thanks for the intro, Luke. What's happening today?
I'm excited for today, there's no doubt about that. Let's hope there's some brilliant play out on the course.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you later on. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Bit too much club on that one. And about 4 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And starting the round off at even par. And next up is a par 4, folks. I don't think we'll find some fairway here.
And I think he will like that.
And this putt is for birdie. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 160 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. This one's looking good. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. And the eagle putt drops. And 3 under for the day after that one. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. And this one's heading towards the green. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. For the birdie. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the... And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Oh, someone's looking pretty. from 140 yards out. Well, that approach is definitely on, and there's a fair ways still to get to that hole. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that hole, he's still in first place. And moving on to the 6th here. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 155 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And heading for the green. And this is for birdie. And this for the par. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 140 yards to go. And here's an 8-iron. Missing the approach on that one. Too much club, I think. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And about 145 yards to the pin. I think this might be a bit long. And with that, he is on the dance floor. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And now the 9th hole. And this putt to save par. And as he finishes up here on the front nine, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
That's right, John. Leading going into Championship Sunday, there's no better place to be in. However, they become the hunted, and they better watch out when we get it decided tomorrow.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 18. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 120 yards out from here. And that one's going to miss the green. And just not enough club on that one. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt drops for par. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard.
He's got to be pleased with that.
And about 18 feet to the cup. Just missing here. And this putt is for par. And that one will drop. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And this is to save par. Ooh, that was very close. And this is about a 4-footer. And the bogey putt will drop. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And now setting up for this par 5. And a promising looking shot here. Well, this isn't looking too good. And he's probably not too happy about that. From here, they're setting up for a 39-footer. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And about 6 feet away. And that'll be for bogey. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this might be a bit too much club. I think you'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And for the par. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. This putt's about a 2-footer. In first place. And teeing off on this par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From 130 yards. Here is the pitching wedge. And not the best approach shot. Didn't have enough club on that one. Oh! And that one goes for birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up on the 16th tee. Looks like a 7-iron. And this putt is for birdie. And just a fantastic putt from that length. Forget about it. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. Okay, I'm moving on to the 17th now. Well, so far so good for this one. From 130 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. And that couldn't have been the intended result on that approach. Just didn't have enough club. Ooh. And this putt to save par. Oh my goodness, that was close. And this putt is for bogey. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And about 170 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid.
And pretty sure he's going to like that.
From 20 feet. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt drops. And at the end of this third round, he winds up in first place. Luke, not a bad place to be.
Well, it's a borderline clinic we've seen by this player. What an advantage they've... Hello and welcome to the Tall Palms Classic. Well, it's the business end of the tournament. Final round action coming your way. I'm Luke Elvey. With me is John McCarthy.
Hello, Luke. What's going on?
Oh, I'm pumped for this today, John. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and the course is in mint condition.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9 holes.
I think he'll like that.
34 feet to go. Ooh, and just inches away. And starting the round off with a par. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway.
And I think he's going to like that.
And this one's for birdie. And just missing. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that par putt will drop. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now let's move to the third hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. About 160 yards to the pin here. And going with the 7-iron on this one. This is heading towards the green. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And the eagle putt drops. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. All right, here's the 4th hole. Here's a pitching wedge. And this one's looking pretty good. This one looks about 4 feet. For the birdie. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. This one's looking pretty good so far. And from about 120 yards out. And he's taking this one through some branches. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. Not enough club on that one. This one's about 9 feet away. And that one will drop for par. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And moving on to the 6th. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. And about 150 yards to the pin here. Looks like a 7-iron. This one's looking good, folks. Ooh. I just love the sound that makes. Bit of excitement for us here today. And this for the birdie. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And from 150 yards. Well, not a very great approach shot there. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And to save par. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And let's see what the 8th has in store today. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. Okay, and from 150 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. I think he might clear the green with this shot. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. Too much club on that one. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And a good putt. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. Okay, and on to the 9th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, and it just misses. And tapping in for par. And Luke, he's finished the front 9 and he's wound up in a pretty favorable spot, wouldn't you say?
Indeed, John. When you're in first place with such a big lead, it means you've been at the top of your game. So I can only imagine that stroll to victory must feel extra special. It allows you the chance to take it all in, smell the azaleas and enjoy that rapturous applause from the huge gallery.
Thank you, Luke. Now back to the action. And nothing wrong with that shot. About 130 yards to go here. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. And this is looking very good. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And this for the par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And moving on to the 11th hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here.
And I think he will be pleased with that.
14 feet away. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And let's see what the 12th has in store.
And he's got to be happy with that.
From 26 feet. Oh. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And now teeing off on the par 5. I think we'll find some fairway here. This one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. It looks like he's going through some trees. And this putt to save par. Ooh, that was very close. And this for the bogey. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And today, currently sitting at 3 under par. And now teeing off on this par 4.
And he'll be happy with that.
Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. Just not enough club on that one. And tapping in for par. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. This one's looking pretty good. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Here's a 9-iron. His shot may be a bit long, folks. And with that, he's on the green. This one's a 9-footer. Ooh, and it just misses. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And he's still in first place after that hole. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. Looks like the hybrid could be a bit too much club on this one. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. Too much club on that, I think. Setting up 12 feet away from the cup. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this one's for the bogey. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, 2 under. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And about 130 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron. I think he'll be happy with that. And this for the birdie. And that putt will drop. And no change in the standings after that hole. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And about 185 yards to the pin. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. And this next putt is for 66 on their final round. Ooh, and that was very close. And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. And he's done it, Luke. He has done it. He played well all week here, and that's why he's walking away the winner.
Oh, you can see the elation on his face. What a performance. He deserved the victory right from the get-go. But this will do a lot for his confidence. I look for him to have a huge season from here on in. Hello everyone, welcome to the Green Hill Classic. The first round always has so many opportunities for the players to get their tournaments off to a bright start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the call is John McCarthy. And John, why don't you set the scene for us here on this course? What does this first hole have in store for the players?
Well, Luke, Hopeshire's opening hole is a par 4. It features a pretty narrow landing area with a fairway bunker to the right. The approach goes over water to a green that is protected to the right front with a bunker.
Thanks, John. It all sets up to be a fabulous day.
And that shot is putting par very much within reach. And that putt drops on in for par. And starting the round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole.
I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot.
And folks, this one is in the rough. And this putt is for birdie. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And 110 yards or so to the pin.
And I think he will like that.
From 21 feet away. And for the par. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now the fourth hole. And this shot's looking promising.
I think he'll like that.
And this one's for birdie. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And after that one, we will stay at the top of the leaderboard. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. It looks like that's safely on. This one's right around 8 feet. Ooh, just missing here. And about 9 feet to go here. And that one drops for par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the 6th hole.
And I am pretty sure he's going to like that.
And about 4 feet from the cup. For the bird. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. And that's not been the trend today. He has been pretty good in the area of greens and regulation today. And this putt could save par. Oh my gracious, that was close. And it's about a few feet from the cup. He's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard, no change in the ranking. And next up we have a par 5 hole. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. And unfortunately, he's ended up in the water. I'm just waiting to see if he'll re-hit or take the drop. Well, this one's still in the rough, but I'd take this lie over the previous. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Ooh, inches away. And this putt is for bogey. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And on to the 9th hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that.
And this for the birdie. And a nice putt. And as he finishes up the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot, if you ask me.
Well, a great opening round can do wonders for the confidence, and we know the first round leader will take that into day 2. But there's no guarantee they'll keep this great play up. They must keep their focus.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again after this round's done. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt will drop for par. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And now the 11th hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And 135 yards to the pin. And going with the 9 iron. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. All right, and he's on the green now. And about 5 feet to go here. Oh, that was very close. And this putt is for par. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. Okay, moving on to the 12th. Going with the 9 iron here. And this putt's for birdie. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And a promising looking shot here. And about 180 yards to the pin. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And this next shot is set up above the hole.
And I think he will be happy with that.
And this putt is for eagle. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 15th. This one's a toss-up. Let's see where this one will land. From 185 yards. Poor luck on that approach shot. And this one's for birdie. Nice little putt. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club.
And I think he's going to like that.
This putt's right around a 9-footer. Ooh, just missing here. And for the par. And a nice putt there. And after that hole, he's still in first place. And number 17. Well, so far so good for this one. From 135 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. All right, and he's on. And about 7 feet to go here. And that'll drop the birdie. And after that one, 7 under par for the day. And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round. Here's a 9-iron. I think this might be a bit long. Now he's on the green, time for putting. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, that looked good. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not a bad place to be, Luke.
Well, the quality of golf here has been first class. I'm really admiring the way these players are going about their business. And our leader, well, that's a lovely position to be in. Hello, thanks for joining us for the Green Hill Classic. Luke Elvey and John McCarthy here, bringing you all the action from the second round.
Thanks for the intro, Luke. Great to be here. What's happening?
It's a beautiful day for golf, John. I'm excited, and I know that you're ready to go as well. Should be a great day of competition.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
All right, and the putter's coming out now. Yeah, about 11 feet from the cup here. Oh my goodness. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. And about 175 yards to the pin. I think that's the hybrid. Looks like this is going a bit long. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt's for birdie. And the putt will drop. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And now the third hole tee off. Unlucky on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now we find ourselves at the fourth hole tee off. And I don't think he's got enough to get to the green here.
Yeah, I think you'll like that.
From 28 feet out. And for the par. Ooh, that would have been good. And this putt is for bogey. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, that's going to put him up to even par. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today. This one's heading for the green. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that one, he's still in first place. And now we find ourselves on the sixth hole tee off. And this is looking fairway bound. And about 17 feet to the cup. And tapping in for the par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. Okay, and let's see what the seventh has in store. And this shot's looking pretty good. And this is for birdie. And after that one, 2 under for the day. Next up is the par 5. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Oh, that was close. This putt's about a 2-footer. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And now the 9th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And he's done and dusted with the front nine. Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot.
That's right, John. Everyone on that leaderboard's looking up at that leader in first position, wanting to be them. However, the person in first place will be knowing that over the next 36 holes, so much can happen.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. You know, this one's a close call. This could be in the rough. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, that's too bad. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th.
Well, you'll probably like that.
And about 115 yards to the pin.
I think he's going to like that.
And this for the birdie. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. Here is the pitching wedge. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Oh, that could have been worse. That'll play. And about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop for birdie. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And time for the 13th here. Okay, from 160 yards away. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one. And this for the birdie. And after that one, there's 6 under for the day. Now let's see what happens here. Setting up above the hole. I think this shot might be a bit long. Wow, and just a fantastic drive, hitting the green in one. And the putt drops for eagle. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And now teeing off on the par 5. This one's looking pretty good so far. Okay, and from 180 yards out. Well, not a good approach shot there. Not enough club on that one, I think.
And I think he will like that.
This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And teeing off on this par 3. This one's looking a bit long, folks. But in the end, I think that'll play on the green. This putt's for birdie. And a decent little putt there. And that's got to be good for his round. I'm seeing quite a few birdies on the scorecard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway.
And he will like that.
14 feet away. And that one will drop for birdie. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole.
I think you'll like that.
And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And look at this. The round has come to an end. He's wound up on the top of the leaderboard. #1 spot. How about that, Luke?
Well, that was fantastic to watch, John. No wonder the fans flocked to the gates early in the morning to see that kind of play. Outstanding stuff. Hello everyone, welcome to the Green Hill Classic. Day 3 is traditionally moving day. I'm Luke Elvey, great to have your company as John McCarthy and I take you through the action.
Thanks, Luke. Our next golfer on the tee had a great round yesterday, so hopefully we'll get another chance to witness their skill here today.
Always great when they can deliver a low round. The hardest thing, though, is to back it up.
Thanks a lot, Luke. We'll talk to you later on.
And nothing wrong with that shot.
And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And with that, he will be putting. 5 feet to go here. And that one goes in for the bird. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now the second hole. I think he'll like that. And hitting from 195 yards out. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. So close. And this putt is for birdie. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And he is deep in the rough here for this next one, folks. Now this one's still in the rough, but it was hit out of some really deep rough into some not so deep rough. And about 9 feet away here. Ooh, almost. And this putt's right around 2 feet. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. All right, here's the fourth hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. Ooh, and it was very close. Just didn't drop. And this for the birdie. Oh my lands, that was very close. And tapping it in for the par. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And here we are on the 5th. I think he's overcompensated here. He's flying the green, I think. And missing the approach on that one. Just too much club. And to save par. And that one will drop. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And this putt's about 13 feet from the cup. Oh, that was so close. And for the par. And currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. This one's looking pretty good. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that one drops for the birdie. And no change in the standings after that hole. And the 8th hole is next. And this shot he's taken through the branches. And on this shot he's ended up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop. And that shot will end up safely in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. And this putt is needed to save par. Solid putt. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. Okay, and on to the 9th. I don't think we'll find some fairway here. Going with the 8 iron here.
Nothing wrong with that.
About 13 feet away. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard.
And I think you'll like that.
And this one's for birdie. And a decent putt. And after that hole, 3 under on the day. And teeing off on this par 4.
And nothing wrong with that shot.
And about $110 to the pin from here. This one's looking good. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 9 iron. And this one's for birdie. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And now the 13th hole. And this shot's looking promising. And about 180 yards to the pin. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And this next shot is sitting above the hole, so we'll see what happens here. And he's taking this through some brush here. Oh, unfortunate. He's ended up in the water. It looks like it's going long. It's going right through the brush on this one. And this putt is needed to save par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. They're 6 under on the day after that hole. Setting up for the par 5 hole. I think this one's going to find the fairway. And 180 yards out. And here's a hybrid shot. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And this putt's for birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. I think he's overshot the green here. And not the greatest approach shot there. Too much club. And this to save par. Ooh. This putt's about a 2-footer. And I'm thinking one of the stories today is just the amount of birdies on his scorecard. Just look at that. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. From 115 yards out. And this could be long. Oh, I think that'll play. Looks like that's going to be on the green. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. He will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And going with the 9-iron. And I think this is looking a bit long.
He's got to be pleased with that.
And about 13 feet away here. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And tapping it in to end the round with a par. And Luke, what a fine result. He's finished this third round on top of the leaderboard. Couldn't ask for much more than that.
Well, I'm in awe of their performance, John. They've been that much better than the rest of the field that they've built up such a lead that they can't be beaten tomorrow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we've got time for today, but make sure you tune in tomorrow. Hello, thanks for joining us for the Green Hill Classic. I'm Luke Elvey. Well, it's all on the table today. It's time for final round action. And alongside me in the booth is John McCarthy.
Hello, Luke. Nice to see you.
Well, I'm just thinking about what a treat it is to be able to experience this course firsthand and what such a talented field of golfers we have. Can't wait to see what happens today.
Thanks, Luke. Talk to you soon. Going with the 8-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. Okay, and he's on the green now. And this putt's for birdie. And this putt's for par. And starting the round off with a par, not bad. And now the second hole tee off. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And from 175 yards out. Going with the hybrid here. And heading for the green. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. And that will drop for eagle. And 2 under for the day after that one. And now let's move to the third hole.
And he'll be happy with that.
And that is not bound for the dance floor. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And tapping in for the par. And after that hole, 2 under. And now the fourth hole. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't see that every day. We are on the green, off the tee on a par 4. Oh my goodness, that was close. This one's about 3 feet away. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. Okay, and here is the 5th hole.
I think he'll be happy with that.
About 15 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that putt will go for par. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And moving on to the 6th here.
And he's probably not happy with that.
And this putt is for birdie. And a nice putt. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee-off. Might be a bit too much club on this one.
I think he'll like that.
And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. For the birdie. And he's still in first place after that hole. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee-off.
And I think he's going to like that.
From 225 yards. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Just missing here. Just missing on the eagle. That really could have helped things here. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And on to the 9th hole.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that.
Okay, he is now on the green. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. Ooh, that was very close. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And let's see what the 10th has in store. This is a close one. It could be in the fairway. And this putt is for birdie. And that putt drops. And currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And moving on to the 11th hole.
And he's probably going to like that.
And about $1.15 to the pin from here.
And he's got to be happy with that.
And this is for birdie. And that putt will drop. And after that one, he's still in first place. And moving along now on the 12th hole. Going with the 9-iron here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. "12 feet to the cup." And that one goes for birdie. And after that hole, currently sitting at 9 under par. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 170 yards out. That looks like the hybrid. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. And that putt will go for eagle. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And setting up now on the 14th hole. Well, this might be a bit too much club.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
From 23 feet away. And this for the birdie. Oh, that's bad luck there. And this putt is for par. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And now setting up for this par 5. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And this lie is currently in the rough. And when you have a shot out of the sand like that, that makes birdie very, very possible. For the birdie. And currently sitting at 12 under par for the day. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Could have put a bit too much club on this one.
Well, you'll probably like that.
Setting up about 12 feet away. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And for the par. And he is just really stacking the birdies here today on the scorecard. And now setting up for the par 4. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. From 120 yards out. This is heading towards the green. And this for the birdie. And a good putt. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Here's a 9-iron. This one's looking good, folks. And a fantastically placed approach shot there. And a nice way to end the round, tapping in for birdie. And with that shot, he wins the event, Luke. And I'll tell you right now, that was a joy to watch.
Oh, big congratulations. What a great performance. I really like the way he attacked that final 9 holes. He deserved this championship today. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, the entire HB Studios crew, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for your company.